protect yourself at all times. I want a good, clean, hard fight. This is for the World Association of Mixed Martial Arts heavyweight title. Do I have any questions from the challenger? Do I have any questions from the champion? Touch gloves, let's get it on.
We have reached our main event of the evening. This for the WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the World. The champion, Fedor Emelianenko from Russia. 32 years old, 6 foot tall, 230 pounds. The exact weight when he defeated Tim Sylvia. The bell in round number 1. Arlovski, 6'4", 237. He's 29 years old. Scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. John McCarthy, our referee. Both men in the black trunks. Arlovski in the longer black trunks.
Arlovski starting off with that leg kick. It's a good strategy. He's trying to take the... Oh, good right hand by Arlovski.
Fedor took a step back. Now Emelianenko with the left hand, swinging and miss by Arlovski.
Let me tell you, when Arlovski goes for this kick, as a wrestler myself, when a guy kicks, I'm going to shoot.
You know, Arlovski very tight with his hands. Fedor tends to keep his hands comparatively low. I don't know if that's a good idea in this fight. Arlovski very fast, very powerful puncher.
Inside kick with the left by Arlovski.
Arlovski throws that left kick and follow the right hand, a left hook. That's usually his best combination that I've seen him throw.
Emelianenko loading up the right hand and missing with the right.
Yep.
Arlovski very confident with the strike, standing in front of Fedor, who's a very powerful puncher.
Outside kick that time by Arlovski.
Good strategy by Arlovski. Take away that lead leg. Not using a lot of footwork, though.
Then Emelianenko missing with the right, then missing with the left.
Arlovski needs to get his back off the ring. He needs to take a circle.
You know, Arlovski
throws looping punches right there. You see that?
Arlovski doing a good job of countering those looping punches with short strikes of his own.
Arlovski going for the outside trip. Brilliantly defended by the World Heavyweight Champion.
I don't think it's a good idea to clinch with Fedor. He's on the ground. I think he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. I think Arlovski's best chance is standing up. It seems like he's doing well with the strikes.
You
gotta understand, actually, Arlovski is a sambo wrestler himself, and he does lots of wrestling. So he's gonna defend the shot, use knee strikes in position, because that's one of his dominant positions, is being on his feet. But if he can stop the takedown from Fedor, he's gonna have a lot of success on his feet.
Emelianenko showing great patience. Has an incredible tactical mind.
One thing about Fedor, a lot of people don't give him credit. He's a very intelligent, very articulate guy. Extremely smart. He does not rush into anything. That's why he has that ice-cold demeanor. He's a thinking man's fighter. And, you know, positions like this to slow the fight down are no problem with him.
Credit Andrei Arlovski. He has not been overwhelmed. Keeping his composure here.
That's a great job on John McCarthy to restart them, get it out, because they were just going to hang out there.
Let's see what Fedor can do in the center of the ring. I think Arlovski's getting a little better at the striking so far.
Halfway through round number 1. Again, scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fedor can't throw those looping punches like that against Arlovski. He's going to get him faster, just like that right there.
Nice right hand by Arlovski. Very tight, very straight, just like they teach you in boxing. I think maybe for the first time in his career, Fedor's a little flustered now by the speed of Arlovski.
Arlovski missing with that right hand.
Let me tell you, Arlovski at 6'4" with that length.
Oh, good right.
Push kick by Arlovski. That's it. Wow. Punch the falling right hand by Fedor Emelianenko. The dominance continues.
I do not believe it. Arlovski's still out on his stomach. They're helping him up right now. An amazing finish by Fedor Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, he retains his title. Fedor Emelianenko. That was almost shocking right there.
I am sitting here stunned, Sean. I cannot believe how this fight ended. I'm going to have to see that on the replay.
I think Arlovski went for a flying knee, and Fedor threw that looping right hand and hit him right on the button.
Babe Ruth, Pele, Wayne Gretzky, Roger Federer, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali, Fedor Emelianenko.
You have to mention Fedor Emelianenko when you talk about the best fighters in the world, the best fighters of all time. You have to talk about Fedor Emelianenko. Everyone who has stepped up, who was supposed to be a legitimate contender, has fallen, and they have fallen badly.
And really, really fast.
First round.
Well, that questions everybody, or answers everybody's question. They said, is Fedor for real? Ladies and gentlemen, Fedor Emelianenko is for real.
It does not get any more real than Fedor Emelianenko. Wow, Arlovski has to be disappointed, very stunned at the outcome of this fight. A quick knockout. He trained hard for this, and it's tough to take a defeat like that, Tito.
That's really difficult for Arlovski, because I know he worked so hard, but it's just little small mistakes. Little small mistakes like this is what separates MMA from all the rest of the guys that compete.
I believe, and we will see it definitively on the replay, Arlovski was knocked unconscious with that flying overhand right by Fedor Emelianenko.
Hopefully we can get a second look at that, because it seemed like Arlovski was doing well, moving forward with strikes, throwing the knee, just getting his confidence, and bang, fight over. And that's a hard thing to deal with. Looks like he was just getting his rhythm. We're going to have to see how that ended.
I really think he got a little too overconfident in throwing a flying knee for a ducking hand. Here's the replay.
We see it here. Arlovski has him in the corner, backed him up with that kick, and I think that made him a little too aggressive. Thought he had him, went in for the flying knee, and bang! Right hand, right on the chin. It doesn't look like it's that powerful. His head didn't fly that far. It's the placing, right on the chin.
You got to understand, when Arlovski's come with that flying knee, his weight's coming forward, and boom. And actually, Fedor's weight's coming forward, and where his hand hits the hardest, Fedor's the one who put Arlovski on his face.
He's unconscious on the punch. You saw how he landed, and then flush on his forehead.
And he was out before he hit the ground. You see here, loading up that overhand right. Bing! Perfect timing by Fedor Emelianenko. Arlovski's head hits the ground. Just added more to the injury, but it was that right hand that did it. Great stoppage by Big John McCarthy. Any more hits, and he could have been in even worse trouble. Bing! Right on the bottom of the chin. No chance for Arlovski to counter that, and that's the end of the fight, John. Dramatic ending to a dramatic fight.
3 minutes, 14 seconds. I'm not sure that Emelianenko was getting the better of that round.
No, I don't think he was, but I think that's the problem. We can see here on the replay, Arlovski got a little too confident with his strikes. Tried to use the flying knee that was so effective against Ben Rothwell, but this isn't Ben Rothwell. This is the best in the world, Fedor Emelianenko, and he countered perfectly with the right hand and finished his fight quickly in the first round in dramatic fashion. Sean, that's what a legend is supposed to do. Take on the best and finish them convincingly. All the best have done that, and Fedor Emelianenko is the best in MMA.
We send it up to the ring. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 3 minutes, 14 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout victory, and still the WAMA undisputed heavyweight